Welcome to Walnut High School, home of the Mustangs. This is where your adventure begins. This is our pre-registration presentation for the class of 2026. And I just want to note that all of this information plus more is on class2026.net. I first want to introduce myself. My name is Corolar Schultz. I will be one of your grade level coordinators from freshman year all the way until graduation day and sometimes beyond. So the question is, what is a GLC? Here's a very short video to talk about our role at Walnut High School.
As grade level coordinators, GLCs, our role is to help students navigate this transition. Our position is primarily one designed to encourage and promote the academic, social, and emotional growth of students in each grade level. We do this by providing continuity of contact for students and their families, maintaining a smooth transition through grade levels, developing a relationship of mutual trust with students, fostering a supportive relationship with parents, and taking the time to plan a schedule that fits your student best. We realize that this is a pivotal moment in your student's life, and we want you to know that we care. We are here, and we are excited about the many opportunities to come. Lastly, please feel free to contact us via email or phone with any questions or concerns that you have. It is our belief that together, as a team, nothing is impossible to achieve.
Now that you have a clear understanding of our role, I want to just really emphasize how excited I am to meet your freshmen and meet each student and help them walk through these pathway and transition. So tonight we're going to talk about 10 specific items. One is the difference between the WHS diploma and the A through G requirements. Also, we'll talk about the 4-year plan and how we'll create one together. We'll talk about understanding class levels, identifying prerequisites, and recommended courses for freshman year. We'll also talk about programs and pathways, the course selection sheet, and summer school. Then we'll talk about important dates to remember so that you can put them on your calendar. And lastly, we'll explore our class website, class2026.net. So first I want to go through the difference between the Walnut High School diploma requirements and the A through G requirements. With the Walnut High School diploma, you can go on to a trade school, you can go on to your career, or to a community college. By fulfilling the A through G requirements, you can go on to a 4-year university like a UC, a CSU, or a private. Here is what the requirements look like.
Each requirement is broken down into 4 sections: high school subject area, requirements for Walnut High School, UC requirements for freshman admissions, and CSU requirements for freshman admissions. Let's start with A, Social Studies. This requires 30 credits, 10 credits in World History, 10 credits in U.S. History, and 10 credits in Civics and Econ. For UC requirements, this requires 2 years, including 1 year of U.S. History or U.S. History and Government and 1 year of another approved social science. For CSU requirements, this also requires 2 years, including 1 year of U.S. History or U.S. History and Government and 1 year of other approved social science. Next is B, English. For Walnut High School, this requires 40 credits. For UC requirements, this is 4 years of approved courses, and for CSU requirements, this is 4 years of approved courses also. C is Mathematics. This requires 20 credits. This requires 10 credits of math in 9th or 10th grade and 10 credits of math in 11th or 12th grade. All students must complete Algebra 1. For UC requirements, this requires 3 years, including Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. 4 years are recommended. For CSU requirements, this also requires 3 years, including Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Geometry. Next is D, Science. This requires 20 credits for Walnut High School, 1 year of biology or life science, and 1 year of physical science. For UC requirements, this requires 2 years with lab required, chosen from biology, chemistry, and physics. 3 years are recommended. For CSU requirements, this requires 2 years, including 1 year of biological and 1 year of physical science with a lab. Next up is E, Foreign Language. There's 10 credits for Walnut High School of either Visual and Performing Arts, Foreign Language, or Career Technical Education. For UC requirements, this requires 2 years in the same language. 3 years are recommended. For CSU requirements, this requires 2 years in the same language. Next is F, Visual and Performing Arts. For Walnut High School, this requires 10 credits of either Visual and Performing Arts, Foreign Language, or Career Technical Education. For UC requirements, this requires 1 year of Visual and Performing Arts chosen from the following: dance, drama/theater, music, or visual art. For CSU requirements, this requires 1 year of Visual and Performing Arts chosen from the following: dance, drama/theater, music, or visual arts. Next up is G, electives. This requires 50 credits for Walnut High School. For UC admissions, this requires college prep, elective, 1 year required. CSU has the same requirements: college prep, elective, 1 year required. Next, let's talk about physical education. For Walnut High School, this requires 20 credits. But for CSU and UC, this is not applicable. Next up is a state-required course. For Walnut High School's case, this is 5 credits of health. For UC and CSU, this is not applicable. Next up, applied arts. For Walnut High School, this requires 15 credits. For UC and CSU, this is also not applicable. In total, Walnut High School requires 220 credits. For UC requirements, these classes require a grade of C or higher. For CSU requirements, this also requires a grade of C or higher.
So what we like to do with our freshmen after they've chosen their freshman classes is go through their 4-year plan so they can see how they are going to fulfill the requirements in 4 years. So we're really creating a roadmap. Now this is also on the Class of 2026.net website so that you can print one and fill one out if you want. But during the fall, we'll go into their English classes and then we will go through and talk about 10th grade, 11th, and 12th grade so that they can see how they're going to go about fulfilling it. And it makes everything a lot more clear as we do go through that. Okay, so next, to go through and talk about choosing the appropriate class levels. So now you know the classes that you have to take in order to graduate. You know that we're going to create a plan to help you do so. But now I want you to start thinking about what level do you need to take in each class. If you're an ELD 1, 2, or 3 student, that's going to affect the level that you choose. Do you have an IEP? If so, you want to make sure that you seek advice from your case carrier. Now, you've had a case carrier in middle school, and you will have a case carrier in high school as well. Are you interested in the honors program? Well, if you are, here's a short video that talks about the honors program to see if that's really what you want.
Honors classes are more rigorous, in-depth classes designed for students who want and can handle a challenge. They're offered during all 4 years of high school in a wide variety of subjects, including but not limited to the subjects required for graduation. The benefits of honors classes in high school make the extra work worth it. Taking honors courses can affect the major you choose, what colleges you get into, and what scholarships you win. This program also provides outstanding preparation for IBDP, IBCP, and/or AP classes.
During freshman year, you'll also have the opportunity to take an AP class, AP Human Geography. So I want to make sure that you understand that that's an even higher level than AP because it's like taking a college level class on a high school campus. Here's a little bit more about what an AP class will look like.
The Advanced Placement Program, AP, enables willing and academically prepared students to pursue college-level studies while still in high school. The program consists of college-level courses developed by the AP program that high schools can choose to offer, and corresponding exams that are administered once a year. Taking AP courses and exams can help students stand out on college applications. AP courses on a student's transcript shows that they've challenged themselves with rigorous courses, and success on an AP exam shows that they are ready for college-level coursework. Also, most four-year colleges and universities in the United States, as well as many institutions in more than 100 other countries, grant students credit, placement, or both for qualifying AP exam scores.
Now, as you're choosing your levels, you also want to keep in mind prerequisites. A prerequisite is a requirement that must be met before you're able to take a particular class. For example, in order to take Algebra 2, you have to have completed a year of geometry. And before you take geometry, you have to have completed a year of Algebra 1. So that's something that you want to keep in consideration. If you're wondering about prerequisites, they're all in our course catalog. And of course, I'll show you how to access that when we take a look at our class website. So now we can begin looking at the courses that you'll need to take during freshman year. So for English, you have many options. If you're an ELD 1, you'll take 2 courses of ELD 1. If you're ELD 2, you'll take English 1 and you'll take ELD 2. If you're ELD 3, you'll take English 1 and ELD 3. If you're not in any of those and you're English proficient, you'll take English 1, college prep. If you want to challenge yourself, you'll take English 1 honors. Now, Language Live and Language E and F, those are for students that have an individualized educational plan, and your case carrier will help you decide which one you need to take. Next is math. So basic math and math concepts are also classes that if you have an IEP, that your case carrier will help you decide which ones to take. And then we have Intro to Algebra 1. The next level would be Algebra 1. The next level would be Geometry. And the next level would be Algebra 2. And then the next level would be Algebra 2 Honors. So again, you have to choose the correct level that fits you. For physical education or PE, freshmen take kinesiology. Now, if you're in marching band, that also counts as a PE. Now, the next 4 have a star next to them because these all you need to apply in order to be in. So sports, dance ensemble, pep, and color guard, you have to make sure that you have contacted the coach in that case so that you are admitted into that program. I'll show you the process or where you can look at how to contact the coaches in order to get into that program, but they will be reaching out to you as well. Next, we have science. So biology is a life science. You can go biology honors. Environmental science can count as either a life science or a physical science. Okay, the next is a grad requirement. You don't have to take it your freshman year, but I always like for freshmen to take it their freshman year so we can get the grad requirements out of the way. This particular graduation requirement is only 1 semester, so you'll have to pick another semester class in order to complete it, so it can be a year long, and I'll help you to do that and show you some options later on. Okay, and lastly, there's electives. So there's 3 types of electives. There's applied art, visual performing arts, and world languages. Let's take a look at those now. For world languages, most of us will be choosing from Chinese 1, French 1, German 1, Spanish 1, or Spanish 2 if you've taken Spanish 1 in middle school. Okay, the next is visual and performing arts. There's so many opportunities here. You can take fundamentals of art, ceramics, drama, stagecraft, symphonic band, Mustang singer, dance, photography, digital video production, and concert orchestra. Now, if you're wondering what these classes entail, they're all in the course catalog, and I'll again show you how to access that so you can read a short synopsis on the courses to see if you're interested. The next is applied arts. Lots of these are semester classes, but I'll make sure that you know how to delineate between a semester class and a year long when we actually get to our course selection sheet. So here's where we have computer application, personal finance, graphic design, forensics, health careers, computer aid drafting, and business law. Next, let's take a look at our programs and pathways. So our first one we'll look at is academic foundations. For this program, you must qualify for Algebra 1. English and World History teachers work together, so you'll take both of those classes at once. And students must submit applications located on class of 2026 by February 18th. Academic Foundation gives you the opportunity to take an AP class in your 10th grade because of the rigorous level in which the teachers teach.
Academic Foundations is a cross-curricular program blending 2 different college prep classes, Freshman English and World History. Throughout the year, students will create projects in a collaborative setting incorporating skills and knowledge acquired in both classes. Students who want a challenging schedule without having a full load of honors classes fit perfectly into this program. Doing well prepares them to apply for AP and honors courses in 10th grade and beyond.
Now I want to show you what the IB program will look like, because pre-IB is a 2-year preparation for the IB program, which begins in 11th grade.
The International Baccalaureate Program is a comprehensive pre-university course of study for the highly motivated secondary student and is the most rigorous academic program offered at Walnut High. The emphasis of the IB program is the education of the whole person. The IB program provides students with the intellectual, social, and critical perspectives necessary for the adult world that lies ahead. The reputation for the rigorous assessment associated with the program gives the IB diploma holder access to the world's leading universities and a solid preparation for high achievement once enrolled.
Next, we have the PLTW Computer Science pathway. For this pathway, you must qualify for geometry. Students must submit applications located on class of2026.net by February 18th. Late applications will be considered on a first-come, first-served basis, and students will take Computer Science Essentials as an elective and will have opportunities to take multiple AP computer-driven courses during the duration of this 4-year program.
At a time when computer science affects how we work and live, PLTW Computer Science empowers students in grades 9 through 12 to become creators instead of merely consumers of the technology all around them. The program's interdisciplinary courses engage students in compelling real-world challenges. As students work together to design solutions, they learn computational thinking, not just how to code, and to become better thinkers and communicators. Students take from the courses in demand knowledge and skills they will use in high school and for the rest of their lives on any career path they take.
This year, we're offering AP Human Geography to our incoming freshmen. Human Geography AP aims to provide a geographic framework for the analysis of current world problems through the use of case studies. The course develops students' ability to ask geographic questions, acquire, organize, and analyze geographic information, and answer geographic questions. Another pathway we have is a Cisco Networking Academy. IT Essentials covers the fundamentals of connecting computers to network and career skills needed for entry-level IT jobs. IT Essentials is the first class that you would take in the Cisco Networking Academy. Also, students will work with advanced simulation tools and have multiple hands-on labs to hone troubleshooting skills. Here's a short video about the Cisco Networking Academy.
An incredible opportunity is waiting for you. Technology is changing the world by connecting billions of devices and improving how we live, work, play, and treat our planet. No industry is immune. Are you ready to change your life and possibly make the world a better place? The Cisco Networking Academy program spans 2.5 years and includes the following sequence of courses. 1. IT Essentials, 1-year course, prerequisite for networking classes. 2. CCNA 1, Introduction to Networks. 3. CCNA 2, Switching, Routing, and Wireless Essentials. 4. CCNA 3, Enterprise Networking, Security, and Automation. Successful completion of the 4 courses makes students eligible to take the Cisco Certified Network Associate, or CCNA test. Earning a CCNA card opens up many employment and future training opportunities.
Another pathway is Walnut High School of the Arts. Walnut High School of the Arts is a unique pathway to a career in the arts. Check out the website at www.walnuthightarts for an in-depth understanding of its many opportunities. Here's a short video to get you started.
Walnut High School of the Arts is a unique pathway to a career in the arts. This program provides crucial guidance, artistic mentorship, and opportunities for creative expression, all designed to assist in developing the skills and artistic growth needed to move into the next career phase, either as a university or art school student or in professional creative artistic endeavors. We are proud of our nationally recognized dance program, our Grammy Signature School Music program, award-winning dramatic and visual arts program. Our School of the Arts graduates earn their way into many of the most prestigious universities and colleges in the nation. Walnut High School of the Arts works closely with outstanding college and university professors, visiting artists, professional performers, composers, conductors, and private tutors to build strong ties to many of the leading universities in the nation to best prepare our program graduates for acceptance into their institutions.
Another pathway that we have is the Career Technology Education one. The Career Technology Education, or CTE, is a program of study that prepares students for college and career through a multi-year sequence of courses within a career pathway.
Career Technical Education, or CTE, is a program of study that prepares students for college and careers through a multi-year sequence of courses with a career pathway. CTE credentialed teachers prepare students for a comprehensive blend of academic, technical, and employable skills that align with today's competitive degrees and career opportunities. Mustang CTE students experience high levels of academic engagement and receive evidence-based instruction, certifications, college credit, and work-based learning opportunities. All students at WHS have the opportunity of exploring any of the following CTE pathways: sports medicine, nursing, architecture and engineering, business entrepreneurship and technology, and careers in education.
Now we've made it to the course selection worksheet, and this is where we get to put everything together. So English, using the different levels of English that you can take, we've discussed them. What I'd like for you to do is have your English teacher initial it at the bottom so that we know that they've checked through it and agree with your choices. Also, we have math, basic math and math concepts, remember, are part of an individualized educational plan. And then we have the other math classes. Just circle them if the ones that you are going to take. You have history. If you're going to choose to take the AP Human Geo class, just circle that one. Science, we talked about biology, biology honors, or environmental science. Circle the one that you're most interested in. We have PE, which is kinesiology, marching band, and then remember pep, color guard, dance, ensemble, and sports. Those are going to be classes that you need to try out for. The next is academic foundations. If you're going to go into it, then you'll put yes. And then if you do choose yes, just realize it will take up 2 classes, World History and English, and the prerequisite is Algebra 1. Next, we'll look at the Walnut Pre-IB. So you need to take English, World History, biology, or AP Human Geo. You'll pick between one or the other. Either you'll take AP Human Geo or World History Honors because that's going to be that social science. Okay, you're also going to be taking a math and a world language. And hopefully during the summer, you decide to take one of those honors classes so that you're not so overwhelmed during the year. We have our visual performing arts selections. And remember, as I told you, if you're wondering about like what ceramics about, then you'll look at the course catalog and we go through that as we look at our class website. We have a graduation requirement. I love it when we get graduation requirements done early so you can take help. Notice it has 1 star next to it, so that means it's 1 semester. You'll have to pick another 1 semester class to go with it. We have publications, which you also have to apply for, and I'll show you that again in our class of 2026 website. And then we have the applied art selection. So some of them have 1 star, which means they're just a semester, and some don't, which means that they're year long. So you get to pick the ones that interest you most. Okay, and then we have the PLT computer science. So if you're interested in taking PLT computer science, that also is something that you'll have to apply for, and the applications on the website. Cisco Academy, it begins with IT Essentials, so you can circle that if you're interested. Here are the options for world languages. You have German 1, French 1, Chinese 1, Spanish 1 or 2. And then if you're a dual immersion student for Chinese at South Point, please let us know, yes or no, so that we can put you in the class that goes along with that. And lastly, we want you to put 2 alternates. Sometimes our classes are full and we want to make sure that you have 2 alternates so we know where to go if that happens. Next, we have our planned summer school course. So I want to talk a little bit about summer school and some of the options that you will have.
Walnut High School's summer school programs. Summer school at Walnut High School is comprised of 3 separate programs, each of which has its guidelines and requirements. Programs offered at WVUSD Mount Sac, high school courses taught exclusively on Walnut High School campus but funded by Mount Sac, and dedicated to learning. The WVUSD program is designed to meet the basic graduation requirements like English or history, develop skills for English language learners, and support students with individual education plans. This program is free of charge and the only program run exclusively by WHS and WVUSD. Students in need of making up a course must meet with their GLC, as enrollment in most of these courses will be by GLC approval only. The Mount Sac program is founded by Mount Sac and taught exclusively on our campus. All classes are high school classes and A through G approved. The teachers are WVUSD teachers, but the courses are funded by Mount Sac. This program allows students to accelerate or make up classes. This program is free of charge. Students will have the opportunity to apply for a lottery for whatever class they are interested in through the application that will be posted here on February 11th. The Dedicated to Learning, or D2L program, is a tuition-based program run by an independent company on our campus. This program is designed for students interested in supplementing their traditional school year with additional coursework. D2L is a fully accredited program running courses to provide area students with opportunities for learning and advancement. For more information, please visit their website at www.dedicatedtolearning.org.
So here are some important dates to remember. Pre-registration with students, where I go to their school site to discuss the course selection sheet, will be on February 23rd for Suzanne and February 22nd for South Point. I will come and pick up the pre-registration sheets and help them input them on March 2nd at Suzanne and March 8th at South Point. Summer school classes will begin on site on June 6th. The registration portal, where you will sign up for your registration conference with your GLC, will be open from March 3rd to the 18th. You'll get more instructions on that via email. And registration conferences will actually go through the schedule with you and your students together and discuss any of the scheduling questions that you have will occur from June 27th to July 22nd. Now, this is what I was very excited about getting into, our class website. So this is class of2026.net, where information is right at your fingertips. So first we have the GLC contact information, and this is where you can email me or you can call me here. There's Google Chat, where you can send me a message that way. And I want you to know that any question that you have, please ask it. The best way is through email, but however we can connect with each other really works for me. Here's some social emotional support. We have an inventory exam, some videos that I've created that I think are really, really helpful. And then if you're interested in outside counseling, here's a connector if you think that you need it. And I can also connect you with the program that we're connected with called Care Solace if that's what you need. You just need to let me know. We went over the graduation requirements, but here they are again. And here's a 4-year fillable plan where you can actually print it out and kind of sketch or outline what your 4-year plan is. Remember, we're going to go through it again in the fall and make sure that you kind of have an outline of what those 4 years are going to look like. Here is the videos that we looked at, like the pre-IB honors video, and here's the application for you and the out-of-district application. Here's the computer science video and then the application. Advanced placement video, there's no application for that. You just have to decide. Same with the School of the Arts and the website. Academic foundations, and then here's the application, the CTE video, and the Cisco networking video. Here's some academic resources. I was telling you about the course catalog. This is really great if you want to know more about a class. This really helps you to understand what each class is about. Here's the course selection sheet, so you can actually print it out and have it when I come to your schools to help you through that process. Here's the summer school information. Study techniques that works. This is a video. About being on time and academic honesty. For publications, if you want to try out for publications, here's an informational video and an application. And then lastly, with athletics, if you're interested in that, here's our website and here's a list of head coaches along with their email so that you can make sure you try out for the sports you're interested in. Here's another way to get in contact with me. It's a private chat with me, so you can click on that and you can also ask a question. Here's our welcome message, and then just we're so excited to have you become a Mustang. We want to make sure that you feel and you know that. I look forward to meeting and getting to know you and your family. You guys have a great evening, and thank you so much. I do want to reiterate how excited we are to have you become part of the Mustang family. Remember, if you have any questions, just reach out. This is a lot of information, but again, we as GLCs are with you every step of the way, and we want to help you. That's what our job is, and we're passionate about it. You guys take care and have a great evening. Bye-bye.